Welcome to this DIY furniture transformation video. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to revamp your furniture using decoupage paper and chalk paint. With just a few simple steps, you can give any piece of furniture a fresh and unique look. Let's get started. First, gather your materials. You'll need decoupage paper, chalk paint in your desired color, a paintbrush, sandpaper, and a clean cloth. Now it's time to apply the chalk paint. And I chose the color Burlap by Decoupage Paint Company. And remember that chalk paint tends to have a matte vintage look, and allow the paint to fully dry before moving on to your next step. I used wood filler to fill in the cracks and split pieces of the table, and then applied my second coat of paint. I then used clear wax as my initial base. I added dark brown wax around the details, and I used a different brush to feather it all in together to make a beautiful look that highlights the details of the piece. Once the paint is dry, it's time to get creative with the decoupage paper. Cut out your desired designs or patterns from the paper, and then you apply a thin layer of glue, and in this case I am just using a clear coat, which is by Decoupage, and I applied it onto the furniture as well as the back of the paper and carefully placed it onto the drawer. I smoothed out any air bubbles or wrinkles, and once all the paper was in place, I applied another layer of the clear coat on top to seal and protect the design. Now it's time to add the finishing touches, and in this case I didn't distress the furniture, but I did add a dab of the burlap as well as cotton, which is a creamy white color from Decoupage. I added that around the decoupage edges to blend it in, as well as highlighting the pretty little drawer handle. Even though I had already added wax to my piece, I really liked the way the clear coat looked against the paper, and I decided to apply the clear coat over the entire piece of furniture for an extra layer of protection, and I love the final look. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.